When you're driving the back roads, you probably see nature and beauty.
But we see deals.
Oh, wow. This is amazing. I'm Marty Gable, and I've been in the antiques business for more than 15 years.
They call me Bam Bam. I love hunting down mantiques and anything with wheels. Holy moly! It's like we're inside a treasure chest.
Although we may be opposites, we travel together.
Hoping to attract the best in Backroad Bounty. We've got slightly different tastes in that, which is good. If we go places and there's medical stuff and science stuff, that's right up your alley. You know what I mean? I've always had a thing for Hot Wheels, and it's because of a love for cars.
All right, we're going to see Ernie. I think he's an older guy. He's a collector. From what I can tell, he's a talker.
Okay.
Apparently his wife is a collector, too.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I'm not sure what either of them are into, though, but they've got stuff to sell.
Holy smokes. Hello.
Hi.
We're out here because we heard not only is it a lovely piece of property with some characters on it, but you guys might have some goodies for sale.
Well, I've got a fantastic doll collection. I don't know whether you guys
like cannons?
Dolls, but hey, you never know.
Cannons are good. Everybody should have a cannon.
We've been collecting 20, 30 years.
Oh, I know. I go back further than that. First thing I collected was you, dear.
Robert.
I am seeing a lot of glimmer.
Glitter, bling. You gotta have bling.
You gotta have
All
bling.
right.
I played a lot of cards.
I'm scared to play cards. I'd lose an arm and a leg over it.
Spent a lot of time in Vegas.
Well, maybe I'll challenge you to a little game if we have to negotiate hard today.
Well, hey, take us on the tour. Let's go see some
Let's
treasure.
go.
Yes, he's taking off. Holy smokes. Got a couple of Red Riders. You haven't shot your eye out yet?
No, but I will.
You're working on it.
I gotta ask something right over
Oh,
here.
yeah. You know that whole thing about the old ball and chain? Well, that's what I got, an old ball and chain.
I've been looking for one of these forever.
That came from the Simcoe jail.
Would you sell me that today?
You never know.
Yeah?
Everything's negotiable.
Well, why don't you hit me with the price then while we're at it?
A couple of big beans.
A couple of big beans?
Yeah.
Does that mean a couple $100?
I know that's pretty heavy duty, but, you know, let's face it, what am I gonna tie the wife up with? We can go back on that one.
All right, we'll put it back down. We'll talk about that a little bit later. What's behind your foot here? Is this what I think it is?
Oh,
This
you
is a detonator
spotted
box?
that, eh? Yeah.
Well, it is a blasting
no
machine.
kidding, you master blaster, yeah.
Well, that's pretty...
Yeah, isn't that a beaut? Works too. You want to give him a zap?
I love this kind of stuff.
Unless you make an offer and maybe include taking my wife, I don't know whether we can do any business.
Well, we'll
You
figure
never
it
know.
out.
We just got started here.
I just tune him out. I never listen to him, so.
You're creeping me out because you're like stroking a doll head.
Yeah, well,
What's going on over there?
this is a project that I'm working
it's a
on. The poor
project.
thing lost its eyeball.
It sounds like I'm gonna get tied up, blown up, or creeped right out today.
Yeah, oh yeah, we do all,
All right,
that
then.
stuff.
What was up with Judith? I look over, and she's like coddling this doll head, trying to put an eyeball in it.
There's something a little creepier about dolls when you're dismantling it and playing with its eye.
This kind of caught my eye.
Korean War, isn't that? I mean, you don't see pieces from Korean War very often.
So it's a sterilizer for a hypodermic needle.
A MASH unit would have them, and if they had to go out into the field, literally, that's what they'd be carrying.
RCAF.
Yeah,
That caught my eye right
that's a
away.
very cool piece.
So this is a compass from a World War II plane, and it's
So
still in nice
pretty.
condition. So what's your price on this, Ernie?
Well, I think you like that piece from the Korean War, right?
You want to give me a package deal?
Yeah, that's
All right.
it, and we'll throw in a fifth of whiskey.
Hit me with it. What's your number? then?
250.
250. Okay, well, let me ask you one more small thing here then.
Oh yeah, the gamma ray measure, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd throw it in for 2 bits more. Oh, you're
What's
tougher.
2 bits?
$25.
$25. Okay, so you
Yeah.
want 250 and 25 for this? I'll do that deal.
Okay. Oh, beauty.
That's a nice little collection
okay,
there.
we can eat, right?
All right, let's go scour the rest of this place, okay?
Okay.
Yeah?
Down to the basement.
Down to the basement.
All right.
Okay, I'll be along in a minute.
Take your time.
Hey.
Yeah!
Ah!
I'm instantly uncomfortable. There was tiny eyes on you everywhere. Everywhere. Creepy faces, happy faces, sleepy faces.
Well,
Exactly.
this is the major part of my You know, love of dolls. Well, the dolls are all about history, really. I enjoy the research.
That one looks pretty mean, right there.
That was my daughter's doll.
There is something eternally freaky about dolls. And when you're in a room with that many of them, there's just something takes over that makes me, as a bearded man, want to leave.
Oh, see, I like the boy toys. Like, oh, here we go. Here's the fun stuff right here. All right, first of all, Michael Jackson.
Right.
Awesome. You got Wonder Woman right here.
Woman.
Peter Chris.
Is it Peter Chris?
Yeah, whatever.
Cher.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
There you go.
Gem and the Holograms.
Yeah.
As soon as I knew I was trapped in a room full of dolls, I had to look away. And as I was looking away, I noticed some really, really unique mics.
Over there.
When was the last time you saw anything like that?
It's been a while. They're both really, really neat. This is a vintage 1930s bullet microphone. I'm a price guy, and I hear you're a gambling guy.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Let's talk this mic. Hit me up top.
5.
And that's for the mic and the stand.
Yeah, because the reason for that is we have never found anything like these. Never. They never come up for sale.
And what about the smaller bullet mic?
Well, I mean, it is a similar piece.
Let's have a price on this mic.
$450 with the stand.
Without the stand? All right, you know what? I'm gonna pass for now. Marty might take it, but I'm looking for a real steal of a deal.
What we'll do is we'll go over to your half, and we'll talk about the mics maybe a little bit later. I want to see all your goodies on this half of the room.
Oh, yeah, well, there's some more good stuff over here, that's for sure.
Oh, this is more like it.
Yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, you want to buy a Honda? And it still runs and everything. I got arrested at Port Dover. Cost me thousands of dollars.
These old trail bikes are awesome.
It's Volkswagen everything up here.
Yeah, I buy them all the time, you know. I have an illness. I've been passionately interested in Volkswagens since I was pretty young. Now, that piece that's in there is about 3.
Oh!
That's the one that plays on the record.
You set it on a record, so you could set these, eh, Marty? On a record, and they'll drive around the record
on the
and
LP.
play.
And it'll play.
Okay.
They made them in Romania, I think it was, hon? Oh, we're being attacked by a great big doll.
You're gonna scare me right out of the house. You're not making any money off me today, Judith.
I know, that's why, you know, what about this little charber?
You're not hitting the mark.
Not hitting the mark.
Isn't that weird hip flip? Yeah, there's some old toys here.
Swinging game for swinging people.
All right.
This looks like it could be minutes of fun. I found some really, really sweet vintage games. These are usually buried in people's basements, and they can get you pretty good prices. Here, look it. It's Hands Up Harry.
Yeah.
This might be pretty awesome. Is this all in here?
Hands Up Harry, hon, is everything in that?
I'm not sure, but I brought
But
this
Hands Up Harry is there.
gallon to show you. Now, that's a growing hair Francie. And don't laugh.
I've been calling him that for years. What are we doing here?
Oh, yeah, then we have that one.
Marty, I know you love board games.
The Green Ghost.
Anything that glows and is older than the 80s is potentially dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna have to use my gamma radiation detector on this game.
You have one.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about a couple games here. What's going on with Judith and the dolls? She keeps coming into the doorway, all creepy-like, holding it in my face. You show me a doll with no head.
I know, and if I can find his head, this is a can. This is a party can.
Party can? I don't want party.
You can tell he's a party Ken because he's already lost his head.
Whatever he's on, Judith, get him out of here.
While I've got you here, Judith, how much are you asking for these games?
15 apiece.
Yeah.
He likes that one.
Hip flip. Yep, I'm in.
All right, I'll give you 15 each for these two. I'll take my chances on if it's missing parts or not. Okay?
Good. Are you
Oh, yeah.
interested in G.I. Joes?
Am I interested in G.I.
Look,
Joes?
look.
Okay, so we've got Air Adventurer with the Kung Fu grip, and these are the more standard ones. So this is from the Adventure team. What do you want for these guys?
The whole box.
Give me a realistic offer.
How about 60?
Perfect.
Awesome, great. Bam Bam, what you got going on?
Holy smokes, dude, look at this.
It's you.
Do you even know what this is? Have you seen this guy?
I owned it.
Mr. Mouth. 15 bucks, just like all your other great board games. That looks like a yes.
Okay.
Hit me. Good deal. Good deal. It seems like someone might have bought it, Mr. Mouth, for Ernie as a gift. Maybe a hint. I'm not sure. Seems right that it fell into my lap, though. Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
What do you got? What do you got? Oh.
Teenage hot rods,
I
some
haven't
old
seen those for
comics.
years. Yeah,
Some of
those
these
are
look
beauty.
pretty good.
Yeah, they do look
Some
good.
of them are very run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
What are you thinking on these?
50?
50 seems relatively high.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
there
you're
we
a gambler,
go.
right?
Yeah. So they tell me.
I'm willing to take a gamble.
All right.
But since you're coming in a bit high, I'm gonna come in a bit low.
Right.
I say we flip for it,
I win, you pay my price.
and I win, you pay mine.
Absolutely.
Which is, we'll call it 25. We'll go at half.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
you call it in the air.
Okay. Here we go. Heads.
Oh, it's heads! Oh, you got burned.
I just can't win, you know what I mean?
Fool with the old guy.
I wouldn't gamble with this guy. There's a little sleight of hand going on. He's the double-headed one in my pocket when I wasn't looking.
Now, speaking of sleight of hand, there's something I just can't quite put my finger on. My gold finger.
Let's see that.
Do have a gold finger.
Please tell me how you got the gold finger.
Well, I lost part of my finger.
Was it because you lost part of a bet?
No, that's not really, for publication, but let's put it this way. Somebody didn't like the way I dealt.
Hands down, that's one of the weirdest but coolest things I've ever seen.
I couldn't quite figure it out for a while.
I can't believe you lost your finger.
Is it
That's
just
not
hidden
there.
under
That's why I wear it.
Okay, I thought maybe
Well, you
that
want to
was just a
see?
piece of
There,
jewelry.
see?
You got
Okay.
nub.
Well, I didn't really lose it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, it's in the freezer.
Look what I have.
Oh, man.
God.
There you go.
that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know.
Oh, you can still see the nail.
Look at
It's
it.
rotting. That's a rotten finger.
So, what was the thought process that went to Goldfinger?
I called my jeweler at 10 o'clock the morning I got back from the hospital, and he made the finger out of a bunch of gold I took him.
Awesome. So you go down to pick it up and you're like, all right, Mr. Jeweler, do you expect me to pay?
No, I expect you to die.
Yeah! All right, well, you know what? I hate to do it, but I gotta give you the finger. And then I think we should just take this stuff and get out before we start losing body parts. My gambling has not gone well.
Good.
Ernie reminds me of you. That guy loves to hear the sound of his own voice.
Yeah, some people have the gift.
You see, and he's really good at interrupting people, too, and talking over top of them.
Absolutely he is.
Exactly.
He's a habitual talker. He's really good at it. He's got a story for everything, and all of them are great. He's the kind of guy that I'd like to come out and have a campfire with and definitely hear some more of what he's got to say. So we definitely found some cool stuff. I got a couple of great old board games for 15 bucks a piece. Now, you definitely showed your worth as a gambler, because I got my Hot Rod cartoon magazines, but I lost a flip and paid double at 50 bucks.
No, I loved it.
So I've got 80 bucks and a ton of treasure.
Absolutely.
Marty, step up to the mic.
I love it.
We'll get to that. So we managed to make a couple of deals first. The RCAF compass,
Cool.
and we did a package deal with a sterilizer here for $250, and then you threw in the gamma radiation detector for $25.
In case you ever get radioactive.
Exactly. Okay, so Judith, you gave me a couple G.I. Joes and a few parts in there. That was $60. And then we got the 2 games here for $15 each. Now, you had a kind of a box full of odds and ends that you didn't really collect. And then I grabbed a couple of the better ones off the shelf, the gem dolls. So what would you want for the whole box?
I think that looks like about $100 worth of stuff.
Oh, and I should mention this here too. The Honeymoon Express little mechanical toy. How about I give you an extra $20 for that?
Okay,
You do that?
we can do that.
Okay, great.
Apparently, during this process, she planted the seed. Because he's grown into a doll collector.
So we're gonna move on to these guys over here.
Oh,
So we looked at some really nice microphones downstairs. I thought I'd grab the highest price one, the one I liked the best.
it's a beauty.
You were asking $500 for this. And then we found the ball and chain as well. So you wanted $200 for that. I'm gonna give you asking price on both of these.
You're slipping.
Well, I'll assume the risk, and it's a gamble for me.
I know.
And
you
if it works out and I double up, that's even better. So my total on all these pieces here works out to $1,185. Not a bad little haul.
Scary,
Very good.
scary.
Yeah.
You want to
Very
flip
good.
dollar or nothing?
No, I don't think so.
Don't mess with a professional gambler.
Thanking you live from Backroad Bounty, it's Marty and Bam Bam. Thank you. Thank you very much. That was crazy. The stories he had just wicked good.
See, people can make that stuff up. But when you're talking to a guy that's got a gold finger, you know he's telling you the truth, and he's not telling you the whole truth because it's a little too explicit.
You know he's leaving about that much of the truth out.
Yeah, man, just a nub.
I've been collecting since I had a favorite toy. I wanted another in case I lost it. You know what I mean? It's what started you off.
Well, like you know, it wasn't really until I discovered online auctions and stuff and saw all those toys from my childhood
Bringing
selling
high
for
dollar.
insane amounts of money, and I thought, well, you know what? I gotta do this.
So today we're going to see Jared, and this is kind of an interesting case. I'm under the impression he's super young, he's got a good eye, and he's just kind of been gathering things, but I'm pretty curious because there's not a lot of people younger than us doing this line of work. All right. Hey, you must be Jared.
That's
Your
me.
mom or dad home?
But yeah, so
Jared is only 18 years old, and I think it's great to see. I can't wait to see what he's got.
So how do you get into it at like 13? Or
my
12?
dad owned an auction business, and I've worked with him all my life.
So you've got a little bit of auction experience. Is this one of those times where you're going to be fast talking us up in price the whole way?
I'm a self-taught auctioneer, watching, of course, other professional auctioneers, and got into it myself. Well, you got anything to sell really quick?
Bid on a ring.
How about a $10 bid, real quick? So we have a 10, now 10, 12 and a half, now gotta be 15, 17, 50, now 20, now 22 and a half, 25, 7 and a half, gotta be 30, now 2 and a half, 5 where? 35, now 37 and a half, now 40, gotta be 40, now bid on 40, 40, 2 and a half, 42 and a half, sold it right there, $40. There's
Awesome.
the winner.
Do me a favor. Take me to a treasure pile and sell me some goodies.
Sounds good. You wanna see what's inside?
Let's do it.
Right this way, guys. Have a look and dig in.
Okay. Wow. This is not an 18-year-old's bedroom. I expected it to be full of like posters of like, you know, nice-looking women and sports teams and all that fun stuff, video games everywhere. And instead it's full of awesome antiques that are better than most grown men's collections. This
Mind
is
you.
stuff you bought yourself?
All myself, yeah. One piece at a time.
Have you ever sold anything out of your collection? Or is this where you just use stash your best stuff?
A few things here and there to make room for more stuff. That's a good little can from the 30s. Not easy to find with White Rose and a Narco on the same.
That's a very neat tin.
White Rose was a gasoline company that actually sold the Anarco motor oil.
That's right.
So that's why they're featured on the same can there.
Now, is that something you're holding on to?
Probably so, yes.
All right, understandable.
I can see the boy on the front resembles you.
Yeah, that's totally me. This is kind of neat. Is this something you would sell?
Yeah, that's something I'd maybe be able to part with, a good little tobacco cutter like that.
Yeah. Any idea what you would want for something like that? It's just gonna be sitting on a shelf probably,
Yeah.
huh?
Well, how about $15?
Done.
Icebreaker.
Icebreaker.
Oh, wow.
Ball is rolling.
Listen, guys, I got another room. Stuff's kind of overflowing. I don't know if you're interested in having a look at that or not.
Of course we are.
I'm very interested in having
Oh. Oh, you got the old auction sign on the door. That's awesome.
Yeah, sure do, yeah.
Strictly cash or credit card.
Or get out.
Oh, wow. This is amazing.
Holy smokes. Oh, man, there's all kinds of cool stuff in here.
Oh,
Good little Tom and Jerry Jack in the Box. I think from the 60s, I believe. Maybe 70s. I could be wrong.
65, you were right. You nailed it.
Right on.
Does it still work?
It might possibly. Try it.
Ah!
There you go.
Awesome.
this has your name written
Oh,
over
man.
it. I can see you taking that home and like installing it.
In case of emergency, break toilet seat.
Well, the $1 bills can be worth upwards of $10 to $20 each already.
Man, you hold on to that long enough, you're gonna have some vintage coins.
This is for your son, and you can hand it down to him afterwards.
That's a gift. The items in the second room were at least as good as the stuff in the first room, and there was stuff in there that I had never seen.
Yes, a label that was never meant to be, I guess. One that never got drank.
All right, hit me with a price.
How about 15?
Done.
Right on.
Done, I'm not even gonna argue.
Out of curiosity, is that one for sale?
Yeah, that would be for sale. Today it would cost you about $90, I would think.
That's pretty nice. You're not gonna find much better than that.
I've seen a few of those, and this is the only one I've seen that hasn't been punched out or anything like that.
I wanna think on this one here.
I started collecting basically because I've been around the auction business and going to flea markets with my father. Yeah, a little V-Master cigarette roller, and it was yeah, Canadian-made, original box.
That's pretty cool. I've got one. Mine's in great shape, but I don't have the box. What are you asking for that, just out of curiosity?
You seem to be into the cigarette stuff.
For some reason.
Would 25 do it?
Done.
Sounds
Done
good.
deal.
So this one's nice because this is porcelain.
That's a porcelain, no
So that's
smoking
got
sign,
real
yeah.
age to it. That's gonna be 1930s again. How much is that guy?
How about, would you be close at 100?
How about 175 for this and that one? We'll do the little bundle.
How about a nice even round $180?
That's
so
fine.
We'll break the ice.
That's good, awesome.
What do we got here?
Came off of an old barn, and it was actually the family's sign, and it was out front of their house.
I'm a huge cattle fan. What do you gotta have for this?
That one would probably be 110.
110, eh?
That's a one-off, privately owned sign. You're not gonna see another one of those anywhere.
I'm gonna think about it for now. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
What's that small one behind it there? It says TRE.
You might even surprise me with a few of
Oh,
these.
Roundup. Monsanto. Oh. As far as I know, unless you're a farmer with a license, I think Roundup is illegal. I remember my stepfather getting that stuff from other people because he wasn't allowed to go buy it off the shelf.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we're both interested in this.
Oh, no.
Since with a question, how do we settle something like this? If there was only some way to auction it, wait a minute.
All right, how about a $25 bid? Really quick. 25, you gotta be 30, sir. 30, now 35, where? 35, now gotta be 40, now bid on 40. 50, you gotta be 55, bam, bam. 55, now 60, gotta be 60, bid on 60, bid on 60, bid on 60. Not gonna see one like that anytime soon. Bid on 62 and a half to 62 and a half. He's in. 65, gotta be 65. And he's got the auctions there. I like it. 65, gotta be 7 and a half. 65 here, now bid on 67 and a half, where? 75, he jumps it. 75, gotta be 80 now. Now 100 is the bid. I'm bidding on 105.
Nope.
I have sold it to you,
Yes.
sir, for $100. You're the proud owner of that sign right there.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, we've got this beautiful hat right here. It's a little stinky, aired out for a few days. It's okay.
$10 going once to 10. 10 over here, 10 over here.
$10. Do I hear 10? Do I hear 10? Do I hear 10?
We're needing 15. 15 over here.
5, 2, 2, 1. Sold.
Sold.
That's hilarious.
Oh, Philip Morris.
More taste, more enjoy.
Unmistakably.
Yeah. Couples who smoke together stay together.
To the grave.
Yeah, exactly.
Cardboard print sign. Are you interested in this?
It's not too bad.
No, it's not bad at all.
It looks like it's late 60s, maybe? 1960, exactly.
Right on the
That's
money.
on
Right
there.
on
You can give me a price on it, just out of curiosity.
Well, hit me with the number.
20 bucks.
How about 30?
I'll give you 25 for it.
Let's do it. 25
good
it is.
stuff.
I can
Deal.
meet you in the middle.
He's a go-getter. He's out there finding them. He's still going to auctions. It's outgrown his room. It's going into other rooms. It's going everywhere. And all of it is good. None of this stuff is box lot junk.
All right, well, if you guys like what you see in here, there's a little bit of overflow outside if you want to have a look.
I do.
course.
All right,
more.
Take
sounds
more.
good, guys. We can do that.
All right.
There's a few things to see here, I guess.
Now, hang on. Is this the real deal?
That sign is the real deal. The stand has been made up.
Then there's that right there. This is actually from the city bus.
Sure is, yes, sir.
What do you got planned for this thing?
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a clean up and hopefully find an old cast iron base for it.
Something like this?
Yeah.
So is it for sale?
Yeah, it'd be something I would sell. Yeah, for sure.
What is your price the way it is?
To let it go, about $425. I could come down a little. I don't have a whole lot of room in that.
I'm really interested,
Yeah.
and we'll revisit it.
Sure.
I just want to take a look at what's inside there first.
Sounds good. There's lots to see.
I've lots to see.
Come on in and have a look around.
Holy moly!
Well, I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on that thing too quick.
Yeah. This is awesome, man.
The phone booth. I've had this exact same phone booth.
Oh, really? Right
Yeah.
on.
What are
Yeah,
the
all
chances?
solid oak. This is a fun piece too, huh?
Yeah, now this is a cool little piece from the 70s, the Card Whiz, and it all lights up and all the bells and whistles on it.
There was a lot of big ticket items in there.
Very, very top tier collectibles. He's not afraid to pull the trigger on a lot of big ticket items that honestly would intimidate me a lot of the time. You don't mind if I just go crazy and start looking at stuff, because I'm
guys
gonna...
just go wild, do your thing.
Oh man, sweet stuff. What do you sell these for?
Well, to you, how about 10 bucks?
Done.
Sounds
Awesome,
good.
the ball just keeps rolling with very cool deals. Some would say they're downright frosty.
Oh, man.
Found
You got
something there,
an
did ya?
old Ford hood ornament here.
For sure, original box and whatnot.
What's one of these cost, like 15 bucks or something?
20 today for you. How about that?
20? Done. Air high five.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, man. The hood ornament in there? Epic. You don't find really, really clean hood ornaments. You don't find really, really clean hood ornaments in a box, and you don't buy them for 20 bucks, unless you're me today.
No, there's a nice one on the wall there. The little blue Chevy one.
Now that's a little tin tacker.
I like this one, even though this is the better sign,
Yes,
obviously.
the one of the top's a little bit older, 50s, 60s. The blue one there, right around 70s.
What would you want out of this guy?
Hit me with an offer.
40 bucks.
Would you do a nice round even $50?
So you got the red arrow.
The pop shop crate, yeah.
Yeah. And you want 50 and I want 40. I'll give you 65 for the pair.
65 for the pair. Would you do 70 for the pair?
I'll do 70 for the pair. How you making out, Bam Bam?
I'm making out well. This has been a decent hunt. I'm pretty much spent. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I got a couple nice things so far, but I can't get the bus stop out of my mind.
That little bus stop piece caught your eye.
Yeah. One of two things can happen with that. I would, A, offer you $350 cash as is and finish it myself, or I'll give you $500 and you source a base and a little topper for it, and make sure the post is natural wood finish.
That sourcing those could be difficult.
You're a smart kid. You know where to find this
well,
stuff.
I can pull a few strings and we'll get her in the shop and we'll find something, put her together for you.
All right?
Sure.
Awesome.
Sounds good. Let's
That's
do
a
it.
great deal.
All right, right on.
Great.
Let's start putting our booty in one pile and see what the haul's looking like.
All right. He's got a collection now that he's already ahead of guys that have been in the game for 20 or 30 years. And he finds better stuff than they do. He's got the rest of his life ahead of him, and he's gonna do good things, and he's gonna make a lot of money doing it. And we just gotta take this guy down.
All right. Nice package.
He doesn't hear that enough. Well, I think we negotiated on most of our stuff. The one thing that I kind of left at the side was the hardwood sign. I've kind of got a soft spot for it. What did you say, 110 for this?
I was at 110, yeah.
Deal. Deal.
Oh, didn't even negotiate.
Right on.
No,
Didn't even negotiate.
It's been too good to me today. Well, it looks like you're making a lot more money than me today.
And we're at $275 for the smaller items, and then another $500 on delivery of the bus stop.
That's right.
All right?
Sounds good.
Good stuff.
And it's been a business doing pleasure with you.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Now, let's pay the man and load the van.
Okay.
Young men like Jared are few and far between. Even just now, meeting him for one day and getting to kind of live in his world, the stories I've heard about him, you just don't hear about anymore. He's really one of a kind.
I can't wait to see the finished bus stop sign he's gonna deliver. I know he refinishes things and he restores them. He knows how to do it. He takes his time, he does it properly. He doesn't half-ass anything. I think he's gonna come up with something really nice.
Man, 100% unexpected.
Yeah, he's really bright. I mean, he paid attention to what his dad was doing, and then he dove right into it.
You know what? I wish I was half as on the ball as Jared is at 18, because I can assure you I was not. Today, we're going to see Rick and Norma. And these are experienced yard sailors. They're going to flea markets, they're retired, they're doing estate sales. They've got a low overhead going into this. and on the phone seemed very pleasant.
That's my kind of people. Well, it'd be really nice if I could walk into like a comic book collection or a movie poster collection, something like that. It's been a while since I've had something like that.
I'm still gonna stick true to the antiques. I'd like to find someone with a nice military collection, things like that. Real old guy stuff.
Howdy.
Hi, welcome.
This is like a knick-knack haven pulling in
Yeah,
here, huh?
I know, eh? We're just, we can't stop.
We're collectaholics.
You get one of something, then you get two of something, you've got a collection, now you want more.
So you guys have been just collecting things for how long?
Since we've been together 30 years.
Oh,
Married 30 years, it was the best 6 months of my life.
you've got a little bit of everything. Where do you want to start looking around?
Start in the garage, boys.
Let's do it. It's right over here. Open sesame.
Ah,
There it is.
Sweet. Nice. Let's get in here.
Girls all over the walls.
There is stuff everywhere. Now, will you sell anything off the walls?
no, because they're just too rare.
See a nice little Lincoln up here.
You're killing me.
I'm trying to help. Now, what are you asking for this? This is nice because you've got both pieces.
Geez, that's my private collection, Bam. No, that one I'm keeping too. See, once something's gone, it's gone forever.
That's true.
I get money, I buy a case of beer, I drink it, the beer's gone, the article is gone.
I was immediately drawn to some really great old tin toys, but it seemed like he knew which ones were the best.
There was lots in there, but not a lot he was willing to part with. So there's a nice little kitchen scale here. I like the kind of jade green on it. How much for the scale?
I'll keep the scale.
You'll keep the scale.
How are we going to get more stuff if you don't sell?
Yeah, but life is short. I sell everything. What have I got?
You'll get more.
What do you want for the Anarco can? It's a good little can.
Yeah, it's nice.
And with condition,
Yeah.
it's not mint, but it's still in decent shape.
15.
Done.
So after that, we started picking up a few things, and they were really working with us, and the prices were pretty good.
What are you asking for something like this? An old Christmas tree stand.
$10.
Done.
Here's a stereoscope viewer. Meeting
Oh,
the
yeah.
Board of Education. It's literally a board, and he's about to paddle his kid. You can't get away with taking pictures of that
There you
anymore.
go, eh? $40, cash and carry. Take it home.
I'll take that for 40.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, look at all the records.
Jimi Hendrix, Mother Trucker, Stevie Wonder. The records that were here were epic. Where are these all from? Do you guys just collecting records?
No, actually, a very close friend of mine, her brother passed away at 46, and he was a collector.
Oh.
And so I think there was 500 LPs, 2,000 hockey cards.
Wow.
Even rookie cards. Wayne Gretzky.
What happened to all
And-
those? And
Oh, well,
There's cards here,
Look
eh?
around.
Oh,
What are
yeah,
you
cards.
asking
Yeah.
for the records?
well, depends on the condition, of course. Anywhere between 5 and 10.
I've got a little pile of records here. I've got a listening room set up at home. I listen to a lot of vinyl. Some Sweet Stevie, some Led Zeppelin, some Jimmy, Leonard Skinner, and a box set of Stones.
Well, let's see. That one, that's what, three records in there? It's got to be 15.
Okay.
Hendrix.
How about I give you $40 for all of it?
45.
I'm pretty firm on the 40.
40?
Yeah, because even though the one has
you
3
drive a
records
hard
in it,
bargain. Okay.
done.
oh, are these some of the hockey cards you're talking about?
Found
Yeah.
them.
They're from 78, 79.
All right, so here's a Wayne Gretzky 80-81, and that's a 6.5. So here's a Gretzky rookie right there.
Yeah.
So it's a 2. So it goes basically from like 1 to 10, and that's it. And when you're a collector, you want something that's at least a 7, 8, 9 minimum. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll pull a few out.
Yeah.
I'll go through the little baggies here, because you've got them kind of sorted
I
in
got all-
teams.
they're all
There's some
looking-
commons in here as well. The hockey card collection was interesting. There was a few good cards in there, but condition is everything. Then,
Oh, look out now, watch out.
yeah.
They're cheating boyfriend and husband correction.
Yeah.
I believe they're called caliputs, aren't they?
They'd be for trimming horns, aren't
For
they?
castrating bulls.
Here's
That would
another.
do the trick, I suppose.
Oh, yeah.
Bam Bam, you want to try these out?
No, thank you.
Now, you guys might find this interesting. Can you figure out what it is?
What is that, an automatic feeder for pigs?
I have no idea.
It's a pig castrator. Yes, I got a pig castrator, and it's the deluxe model.
Do you collect castration devices with?
It just happens. You know, what can I say?
Everything was going really well, and then things got nuts.
You take the poor little pig and you drop it in there. You take it, shoot, Bob's your uncle. You've got yourself a castrated pig.
So that's
See,
why
there's
it's
a
called a
hint,
castrogate.
Castrogate. There's still blood on it.
Oh, there's still blood on it.
I think he's weird having a pig castrator, but what can I do? I would never think of using that.
I wouldn't fit in it anyways.
Well, yeah, I could use the bull one.
You see anything else in here, Bam Bam?
How much you guys asking for all the little, like each toy car?
They usually go for about $1 each, Bam Bam.
I've been collecting Hot Wheels forever.
Me too. Yeah.
And it's one of the things that I'm really, really picky with.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
So-
Yeah, keep looking, man. You're sure you might find something.
See, that's pretty awesome. Jane Fonda. 1968. What would you rate her out of 10?
She was a 10 in those days.
I found a couple little cars here.
Uh-huh.
Would you take
$3.
$2 on the 3, since I've got such a good pile going and we're still shopping?
You guys are killing me. All right.
Awesome. Let's go take a look in the shed.
Okay.
Let's keep building a pile.
Sure. Now, I got something here, boys.
This is what we're waiting for.
Oh, there
Holy
is too.
crap balls.
Okay.
Look at this, man. It's like we're inside a treasure chest. There's stuff everywhere. White
Almost.
rose, Castrol.
Yeah.
Hold on.
As soon as we got there, Marty looked up top shelf, and I saw something and he saw something that I did not expect to see.
What caught my eye is this. Marijuana Growers Association?
Yeah, you're speaking to the former president.
Is that
What?
you?
Yeah.
Really? No,
That's incredible. So I have a question. How old is this box?
I've had that for so many years. Where it came from, I don't know.
So you weren't really the president then?
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. I have never seen a box that's labeled Marijuana Growers Association. It could be 40s, 50s. It's got a piece missing here. The bottom's a little loose, but is it for sale?
Throw a number at me.
You have to throw one at me, really. You're the president.
25 bucks.
As is?
Well, if you want to bring things out here.
Should we talk about making like
I
a
think I'm
big
gonna-
heap of awesome and then just
Yeah.
going from there? Oh. Well, I'm kind of interested in this box for the same reason.
Well, I got to keep at least one of them.
It's an old box. There's a reason for it, and I don't think we're gonna see another one anytime soon.
Now, there's an interesting thing, Bam Bam, you had your hand on. I
Right
bet
here?
you'll never guess what it is.
Does it castrate somebody?
No?
Oh.
Are you sure?
Here, I'll just show you. I'll give you an idea. That's part of the navigation device off an F-16 jet.
That's
Isn't
wild.
that cool?
That's a
How
smart
did you
man.
end up with that? Just at a sale, like treasure hunting?
I met an old guy who was having a yard sale, and he was a mechanic for the Air Force during the Second World War.
Nice.
So I got that off him.
That's kind of interesting.
It is, isn't
it? This is an apple core.
Apple core, yeah?
Yeah. See, you're pretty partial to these boxes.
Yeah,
you said you
I'll
want
let
to keep
one
one.
go, man, but you gotta leave me one.
What if I help my buddy and you out at the same time?
I doubt it.
All right, I'll give you $100 for this one right here, and you sell that one for 30.
$100? He made me an offer I can't refuse.
There you go. You're welcome.
Done. Done.
Throw that in.
Throw that
Oh
in.
my God. All right.
Good stuff.
Let's do this. Let's grab some stuff.
All right, it's go time.
I found some great stuff.
I know.
And we've done some great negotiating. So I've got a great pile of records, 8 of those for about $40. I got a great box with Marty's help. local treasure.
Yeah.
Kind of like you.
Yeah.
We got the Anarco tin, which you can still see the guy on it. A great deal with him.
Yeah.
I got the old Christmas tree standing.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And with the cars, I had 3 of them, and I got you down to $2.
Yeah.
Sadly, they've got buddies, so now there's 4 more, and I'm not even gonna haggle. I'll give you 4 more bucks.
All right, all right.
Now, I don't think we're done. I think Marty still has a couple cards he'd like to maybe play.
Yeah.
We got the box. I hit you pretty hard and said $100.
Yeah, those boxes. If some of the guys knew I sold those, I'll probably get a load of buckshot up my ass.
The stereoscope and the cards, they were 40.
40?
And then I've got 32 records.
32.
So, what's your best price?
Oh, make me an offer.
I was thinking $80.
That sounds good,
Yeah.
man.
80?
Yeah.
Okay. And the last thing here is the hockey cards. So we've got basically the 4 good ones here that are graded, and then there's a couple okay ones in here that are, $2, $3, $5 cards retail, and then the rest are just commons. So what do you want on the collection?
120.
I'll give you 90.
Okay.
You'll do 90? Okay, look at that. We worked out deals on everything today.
Hallelujah.
Sweet.
All right, so my total after negotiating these here is $310. Not a bad haul.
I'll say.
All right, well, let's go get some cash to get you guys paid up.
Sure, if you want to.
Hang on just 1 second. Hey, guys.
Oh, you're back, are you?
I noticed this bench you're sitting on here. Is this from like a train station, bus
I
station?
believe it was from a bus station at one time. Why? You interested?
I am interested, actually. I just bought this really cool bus stop sign from Jared. And I thought, what better piece to go with it and stick with that theme than to go grab that bench up there?
Well, where are we going to wait for a bus?
I'll give you $200 to find another bench right now.
200?
It's a 1 offer, and then we drive away. But we can load it right now.
All right.
Thank you very much. Now, do you want to get off my bench, please?
All right.
Wow.
Leave it to Marty to come out here and leave 2 retirees standing on a front porch with nowhere to sit and relax. Thanks for having us. Oh, it's like it was meant to be.
Okay, ready to roll?
Are you?
So that was all right.
That was beyond all right. Man, it's great when you go to a place like that and you're loading up and you're happy and all of a sudden, bonus round.
Well, I mean, we're always looking around the properties.
Oh, yeah.
We're always looking for something that stands out because, almost everything's for sale sometimes. You have to ask. And if you don't ask, you're never going to know.
From castration tools to marijuana crates, it didn't sound like they were very retired. Hey, Marty. Marty.
Hang on. Actually, come here. I need a hand.
All right. Bringing in the bus stop. Man, my timing is perfect. Oh, man.
I waited for you. Look familiar?
Yeah, it does. It looks a lot different, man.
It does. This is the bus stop, customized by Jared.
Not bad, eh? Not
Yeah.
bad. So he found a base.
Yeah, he got an old industrial base here. Kind of reminds you of the floor of a bus.
Yeah.
And then he had this custom made here to brace it all and hold the pole. This is actually an old barn beam here, which he just kind of beat up a bit and then, just stained it and put a clear coat on it. And he mounted the coin acceptor to the side here, mounted the bus sign back on, and then on the top here, he was a little short on time and couldn't source exactly what I wanted, so he took a cast iron skillet, sheared off the handle, and put this little fleur-de-lis on top.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
I wasn't sure what to do with it, but right away I got an offer from a friend for $650.
Really? On just as it is right now, ready to go?
Yeah, and I paid $500 for it.
That's
so
not
it's not
bad.
much of a markup, but I'm just sitting on it right now.
That's nice. But it looks good, man. I'm not surprised that someone's after it. He did a great job. He sold me some great signs, so
Right.
I'm trying to make a bit of money back. I posted the Roundup sign.
Oh, the one we bid on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it sold right away. The buyer actually knows a guy that worked for Monsanto.
What'd you get for it?
I got $200.
Oh, you paid $100, and I thought you overpaid. Well,
Nice.
that's not bad then. Good for you.
Yeah, not bad at all, man.
Okay, so I've got to run in the back and take a couple pictures real quick, so I will see you in a minute.
All right, cool. I gotta sit here and wait for the next bus.
You're gonna be there a while.